Ms. Ng Ling Ling, if you would like to take both your cuts together, please do.
Thank you, Chairman. I'll take my both cards together. Chairman, the importance of early childhood care and education through preschool cannot be overemphasized in a country like Singapore, where the quality of our human resource has significant impact on our national success. While the increasing government spending on early childhood care and education of more than $1 billion annually and growing is an investment in the right direction, it is still a small fraction of what Singapore normally spends on education system. Sir, more must be done to ensure a good start for every child in Singapore. I'm glad that the shortage of preschools in Singapore has been acknowledged and expansion efforts been put in by the government as early as 2012. During both the 2017 and 2019 National Day rallies, Prime Minister Lee also spoke about the initiative to further boost and develop the preschool sector. Plans are now so far, including increasing the number of government-supported preschools from about 50 to 80%, enhancing preschool subsidies for more families to be eligible, are all welcome but may not be sufficient. While the Singapore Preschool Accreditation Framework, or SPARC for short, is also a good tool to continually enhance and ensure quality education in preschools, only about 50% of preschools are SPARC certified so far. This may leave parents whose children are attending the other 50% of preschools wondering about the quality of education that their young children are receiving. In a few housing estates with high childcare demand, parents are still experiencing waiting times that can range from a few weeks to a few months. For parents needing to return to work and having no alternative help, this can be a daunting wait. In my constituency, where there are new BTO flats, such as the Buangkok Crescent area, I regularly receive requests from young couples seeking help to ensure that they can secure a preschool place for their children in order for both parents to return to work. And I constantly assure them that a place will be available to them as soon as possible. Sir, in Germany, they introduced reforms guaranteeing a place in childcare for every child aged 1 and above in 2013. Its purpose was to influence people's decision to have children in a rapidly aging society and tackle the nation's long-term demographic change. Singapore faces the same demographic challenge. To battle Singapore's stubbornly low total fertility rate, we must do more to give assurance to couples that they will not have to worry about having a preschool place when they give birth to more children. We need to accelerate the pace of the rollout in regions with a higher proportion of younger families. So I would like to ask for an update on the progress towards the goals and timeline set to close the demand, supply, and quality gap in preschools in Singapore. Knowing that a reliable preschool can be counted upon to look after their children would be paramount for many young couples to have the confidence to have more children. My next card, please. On inclusive preschool. Every child is precious, notwithstanding what background they come from or what abilities they have. Appropriate early years intervention and support have proven in many research studies to be critical for children with developmental needs. Children with developmental needs deserve a good start in life, the same as any children in Singapore. I will always remember fondly of the times that I visited the various early intervention programs for infant and children, or EPIC for short, run by the social service agencies during my days in the National Council of Social Service. Despite their different abilities, seeing these children being given the opportunities to learn and acquire new knowledge and skill was heartening. However, I've always hoped for the day that all our preschool will be fully inclusive so that our children with or without disabilities can learn and grow together. This will not only assimilate children with disability or developmental needs to other children of typical growth earlier in their growing years, it can also develop awareness and empathy in the children with normal growth to include their peers with different abilities in play and in activities. Research studies also indicate that typically developing children in inclusive settings perform comparably with or better academically than those in non-inclusive programs. Sir, I would like now to speak in Chinese. 每个孩子都是宝贵的，不管他们来自什么背景，拥有什么能力。早年的适当干预和支持已在许多研究中证明，对有发展需求的儿童产生着重要的影响。与所有的儿童一样，有发展需要的儿童也应该有一个良好的起点。我曾参与各项由社会服务机构开办的幼儿早期干预和支持计划。尽管有发展需要的儿童的能力各不相同，看到这些儿童能够获取学习新知识和技能的机会，令人振奋。我希望有一天，我们所有的学前班都将能完全包容，以便让有发展需要的孩子和典型发展的孩子可以共同学习和成长。这不仅对具有发展需求的儿童与其他正常成长儿童一起融入学习有帮助，还可以提高正常成长儿童的意识和同理心。研究也显示，通常在包容性环境中发展的儿童，在非包容性比在非包容性计划中的儿童相比，在学习上的表现旗鼓相当，或是更好。So back to English, please. The move for Early Childhood Development Agency, or ECDA, under the Ministry of Social and Family Development to oversee early intervention services and preschool services from the end of 2020, with the transfer of the early intervention functions from the Disability Office in MSF to ECDA, is an encouraging move towards inclusive preschool. MSF has also launched an inclusive preschool work group to strengthen the support for children with developmental needs. I would like to ask for an update on the plans and implementation for having more inclusive preschool in Singapore. As the third enabling master plan, 2017 to 2021, will come to an end this year, I would also like to ask MSF how will it engender more creative and impactful ways of nurturing children with disability from their early childhood period to better achieve their fullest potential as integral and contributing members of our society.